is up guys, welcome back to another episode of Reapercast. Today we're going to be talking about again more new cards, but this time we have more of a variety of cards that we could actually talk about, because unlike last time where we focused on so many different archetypes, being that there were new archetypes, the Ice Jades and also the Xianjiang, the particular cards we're talking about now, or in this particular video, will be more so support from older archetypes that are pretty much just favorites at this point, and they also happen to be lesser cards, so we're able to go over pretty much all of them in one big go, so it's going to be quite fun. So right off the bat here, we are going to be talking about the new cards for, I guess, Revolver's deck, or in this particular case, the Boral Dragon deck or Rockets. So let's just see what each of these particular cards actually has to offer. Now the first card here definitely does stand out. It is called Reloaded Cylinder. So I'm already sensing that this particular card is going to be similar to Launcher Mirror Force, or I think it was Mirror Force Launcher. So let's see what this card does. We have a normal trap card, and the second effect can only be used once per turn. So first effect, set one magic cylinder from your deck or graveyard directly to your field. If you set it from the deck, it can be activated during this turn. That's definitely fantastic because that is similar to Mirror Force Launcher, so I'm definitely very pleased about that. And being able to activate on the same turn it's set, absolutely amazing. It's more powerful than Trap Trick, to be honest. Second effect, when you activate Magic Cylinder, you can banish this card from your graveyard, double the damage it inflicts onto your opponent, so that's definitely fantastic. I mean, consider how powerful that is. You could actually just use both effects, keep in mind, on the same turn. So you immediately set a magic cylinder from your deck and you could activate it that turn, banish this off, dealing the opponent double the damage, which of course, when you think about it in that particular sense, it's really nice. It's pretty nifty, because if your opponent is reckless enough to attack you with such a big monster, they're going to take a big amount. But with that being said, because they're knowing that you actually have a reloaded cylinder or a magic cylinder set, would they actually attack you? I mean, they'll try to figure out ways to try and, I guess, pop that particular card because they know exactly where it's set. So I kind of do see that there is a certain bit of a flaw there, but you know, if you could actually pull this off, it would still be fantastic. But I definitely don't see any kind of competitive viability with this particular card. On to the next card, we have here Rocket Caliber, a level 4 Dark Dragon Tuna effects monster of 1700 attack and 100 defense. You can only special summon with this way in this card's name's first effect once per turn. You can only use this card's name's second effect once per turn. So first effect, you could special summon this card from your hand to your zone a Dark Link monster points to. Definitely really easy to summon out, so it's fantastic, and I could see how great this card could be if LP was still actually available, but of course it's been banned, so I get now why the Link monsters for the Dragon Link deck has actually been hit, the Guard Dragons that is. So yeah, seeing this is definitely fantastic, but the second effect is you can tribute this card, special summon one Dark Dragon or Machine monster from your hand except this card. Definitely fantastic. Again, both effects are actually just great extensions, so I definitely really like that. However, moving on, we immediately move on here to a boss monster, Boral Code Dragon, a Link 3 Dark Dragon Link effect monster. I'm very surprised this is actually a Link 3 and not a Link 4, but you know what, it's a Boral card mixed in with a code card. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a level 3, it has 2500 attack and it points to the top, bottom left and bottom right, and requires 2+ effect monsters, so pretty generic there. And the second and third effects can only be used once per turn each. So first effect cannot be destroyed by card effects while a Link monster points to this, so definitely really nice protective effects there. Second effect, at the start of the damage step, if this card is Link summoned using 3 monsters as material. Second effect, at the start of the damage step, if this Link summoned card using 3 monsters as material battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy all monsters on the field. Definitely very nice, loving it, really amazing. Third effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, banish one dark monster on the field with 3000 or more attack, and if you do, special summon one Topologic monster from your extra deck or graveyard. Not particularly bad for an effect, I definitely really like that as well. Overall, it's not the most amazing card, it's not meant to be broken, but it is pretty nifty and I could actually see myself playing it in a deck. Now on to the next card, we have here Detonation Code, a continuous trap card with the first and second effects being allowed to be used once per turn each. First effect, if you control a Topologic Link monster, you can target one Dark Dragon, Machine, or Cyberse monster in your graveyard, except a Link monster, special summon it. Not bad, but being that it's specific to Topologic Link monsters is definitely not ideal. Second effect, during the standby phase of the next turn after this card is banished from the spell trap zone, you can set this card to your field. Very interesting that it says banish, so yeah, this is odd. I mean, how are we going to banish this? But with that being said, it's just some additional support for the Rocket deck in general, or the Revolver deck. So with that being said, I really can't comment on it. I mean, it's not really going to make the decks broken, but they do actually add in quite a bit of an extension. The one card here, Rocket Caliber, is probably the most ideal card and will definitely be played as either a 2 or 3 of in most Rocket decks out there. However, let's move on now to some Destiny Hero support. This is definitely really fun. The first card we have here is Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer and upgrade to Phoenix Enforcer. Loving it. It's a level 8 Dark Warrior fusion effects monster with 2500 attack and 2100 defense. It requires one level 6 or higher hero monster plus one Destiny Hero monster. Fantastic. I love the fact that this is kind of supporting Edo Phoenix, because obviously Edo Phoenix or Asta Phoenix used Phoenix Enforcer as an elemental hero, and seeing that it's been reprinted here now or remade into a Destiny hero is quite a nice tribute or homage to Edo Phoenix himself, so I definitely really love this card already. You can only use the second and third effects of this card each once per turn. First effect, monsters your opponent controls loses 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. Not bad, but not amazing either. Second effect, quick effect, you could destroy one card you control and one card on the field. Not bad at all. You could destroy your own Malicious, and then you just use your cards from the graveyard. There are plenty of Destiny Hero cards that can actually just work in the graveyard anyway, so popping your own card doesn't necessarily detriment you in any kind of way. As for the third effect, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you could activate this effect. Special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard during your next standby phase. Absolutely phenomenal, loving this card already. It's again not meant to be broken, so it won't stand out, and it doesn't actually draw any risk of Destiny Heroes being affected by the ban list, but at the same time it's a nice extension, it's a nice card to add to the deck itself. The next card we have here is Destiny Hero Denia or Denia, a level 3 Dark Warrior effect monster with 1100 attack and 600 defense. First effects can only be used once per turn, and the second effect can only be used once per turn. So if this card is normal or special summoned, you could place one of your Destiny Hero monsters that is banished in your deck or in your graveyard on the top of the deck. Definitely very fantastic. Really powerful actually. I mean, this is something that is allowing you to pretty much control and affect the game in such a powerful way, because Destiny Heroes can really like manipulate the board. I mean, we know Diamond Dude, right? We know about certain cards that can actually be significant depending on what we draw or what our top card is. So this particular card, it's already starting off really powerful. As for the second effect, if you have a Destiny Hero monster other than Destiny Hero Denial Guy on your field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Not bad at all. So really easy summoning as well, great extension. Definitely seeing this card actually being played in the deck at 2 or even 3 copies. And finally we have Break the Destiny, a normal trap card. You can only use one of this card's first and second effects once per turn, and only once that turn. So a hard once per turn effect is fantastic, means it could be powerful. So first effect, target one Destiny End Dragoon or one level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, skip your opponent's next main phase 1. Wow, that's actually really powerful. I mean, if you clear your opponent's board, what are they going to do next turn? I mean, they have to skip to main phase 2. That is a powerful effect. A very, very powerful effect. So I actually kind of understand the naming of this, Break the Destiny. I mean, that is a really, really good naming to the card with what the card can do. As for the second effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one spell trap that specifically lists Destiny and Dragoon or Destiny Hero Monsters card name in the text from your deck to your hand, except this card. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this is insanely powerful. This is insanely strong. It's a good card for sure. I mean, yeah, it's a normal trap card, but who cares? I mean, if you're playing Trap Trick in the deck, you could definitely pull out this card really easily here. So this might actually turn the deck into something really insane, something really broken. However, as this video is starting to get pretty long here, I want to move on to our final card. We have Machina Ruin Force. This is basically a level 10 Dark Machine monster. Really amazing, 4600 attack and 4100 defense. That is a whopping amount. I believe this is going to be the strongest monster, right? I mean, what monster is stronger than this that's actually just an effect monster? It's actually just an effect monster. It's not an extra deck monster at all. So seeing something like this, I mean, there's only one card that has this much attack, and that would be Malefic Truth Dragon, which is 5000 attack and defense, but this is a close second, and the fact that it's actually played in Machina, very amazing as well, because Machina was recently supported in their structure deck. So seeing this here, oh yeah, that's definitely going to be quite insane. Cannot be normal summoned or set, makes sense of course. Must be special summoned from your graveyard by banishing any number of machine monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equals 12 or more. That sounds pretty easy if you ask me. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects, each once per turn. I mean, does it really matter? It's a 4600 beat stick. First effect, when your opponent activates a card or effect during the battle phase, as a quick effect you could pay half your life points, negate the activation. If you do, half your opponent's life points. Wow, that's so powerful. I mean, who cares? You're paying half your life points, but you have a 4600 beat stick on the field, you halve your opponent's life points, and you attack with this, you win the game. I mean, you just take off their entire life points, so that's just really powerful. And you also have to keep in mind, that's a negate right there, so that's so powerful already. As for the second effect, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon up to 3 of your banished Machina monsters whose total levels equal 12 or less. I mean, that's really amazing. When this card, or if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, it can be from anyone, it can be from you. So if your attack fails with this particular card, all you have to do is trigger one card that destroys this particular card, and you can summon out 3 of your Machina monsters. And it doesn't even have to be in defense, it can be done during the battle phase, which is absolutely brilliant because you're just going to follow up on an attack again. So this card could actually be really game changing. It's a game breaking card. I mean, it's really amazing. If you think about tournaments that do tag duels, or I don't know, 3-on-3 duels or something like this, this card might actually get banned for those particular purposes. It makes it really amazing. I'm loving this card. However, this video's already gone on really long now, so at this point I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Let me know what your thoughts are on each of these cards. Really amazing. We have the Machina, the Destiny Heroes, and we have the Rocket cards as well. All great, all fantastic. I'm very excited about this. But with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you all next time.